Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hoodie Kevin. I'm back at you here with another video. Today, I got a special banger for y'all, man. As you can see in the thumbnail, the shades of the name, Inside Out Score. I mean, I wish it would be at least a stretch 5, because this is a stretch 5 or two-way stretch 5. But I mean, you know, that Inside Score name is such a common name, but I'm not going to even waste any time. I just want to get to this video because it's going to be a full breakdown, so this video might be a little bit quicker than usual. But hey, I want to get the full breakdown to explain to y'all why I did what I did and everything else. So you already know, like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. So you want to pick center, jersey, handleness, whatever you put, don't matter. You want to go height 6'11", weight 226, wingspan 7'9", body shape, don't matter, but you know me, I always put that built body shape. And then now, here we got the build. So you got 23, 19, 15, and 25. And look at all this. This is a really good build. First of all, before I even get started, with my +4, I'm gonna explain why later on. With my +4 though, because I have the rebirth. If you have rebirth, put the +4 wherever you want. But I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 1 on playmaking, so I got 16, and then put 3 on shooting, so I got 22, which I'll explain a little bit later. But the close shot, you got an 85. Driving layup, you got a 78. Driving dunk, you got an 85. Standing dunk is an 80. Post control's an 80. So you'll be able to finish in the paint no problem. You know, you do get the pro dribble, pro contact dunks off 1 and 2 with silver posterizer. You do get that fearless finisher on gold as well too, so you can finish when you're driving to the basket. You get an 80 standard dunk, so you get the pro big man contact dunks. You don't get the elite ones because you need at least a 90. But you know, you got to sacrifice the 90 because this is more of an all-around center build, not just strictly an inside. So you get an 80 post control, so you get that gold back down punisher, and you get that, you know, Hall of Fame postman technician, so you can help you in the paint a little bit. You get a 77 mid-range, 83 ball, 81 free throw for 19 shooting badges. You know, midi magician will definitely be helpful. Blinders, you know, so you can hit those, or you got guard up, you got dead eye, limits range, you got stuff to help you out right there. This is the part I really want to get to right here though. So you got a 78 pass accuracy, so you can still pass really well for a big man. 70 ball handle. This gets you at the pro now I don't know if it's pro dribble moves, but I know you get the LeBron James dribble moves. I know you gotta be at least 6'7" or 6'8" or higher to get these. Or I think you can be shorter too. I gotta double check that. But I know at 6'11", when I just checked it, you do get it. But no, you get the LeBron James pro dribble move. So you at least put on LeBron's dribbles on it so you can dribble better. You get a 66 speed ball. You know, it's not much, but you are 6'11", so you're not gonna be running down the court like a Russell Westbrook like that too. But you can still ball handle with this build, which is nice. And you get 15 playmaking badges, which is insane. It's pretty good. You do get an 80 interior defense. Most of this build is kind of like silver to gold, with some bronze and everything else. 80 interior defense is still pretty good with silver post lockdown. You know, you do got some 70. You do got a 76 strength, so that would help with defending in the paint. You do get a 74 perimeter, a 77 steal, and you do get an 87 block, so you get that silver anchor. 75 offensive rebound and 85 defensive rebound for that gold, for that silver rebound chaser. So you'll be able to, at least main thing with this build, at least snatch those defensive boards. Now with silver rebound, you'll be just fine, snatch those down. You get box out beats on goal, so you can really box somebody out and grab them. You get a 77 speed on this build, which is, man, it's crazy. Like, you're gonna be super fast for a center, but you'll be able to at least, unless there's another short center. But a lot of people, I've been playing record lately, people been playing with at least 6'10", 6'11", and 7-foot centers, and I always check people's stuff like before I go into the record stuff too. A lot of people have to have their speed at like a 70, but they have a high strength. So at least with this, you better beat them down the court really fast. Now you see the 62. I know this is quite alarming to somebody or some of you guys. The reason why this is 62, because not only are you a center build, but if you look up 2K Labs, they did a full breakdown on, I mean, it was an older video from like a month ago when the game came out and stuff too, but I just now remember, like, acceleration doesn't really matter as long as you have a high speed with ball, because acceleration shows those first couple steps, and once you get going moving with the ball, your speed with ball takes over. So you're at a 62 for like 2 to 3 steps, but then once you start moving, you go into a 66 basically acceleration, because your speed with ball, well, my speed with ball in this conversation say it's a 66. So that's why I just learned by looking up 2K Labs, because that's one thing I recommend that too. You guys look up 2K Labs before you guys make builds, so you don't waste VC or money on them and realize, oh, I didn't really need this, I didn't really need that. But I put playmaking, I put ball handle, speed ball in this build, so this center can at least move a little bit smoother versus being one of those stiff centers like that's only gonna be inside. Now, if this is gonna be a straight inside center build, I would take this down, put more on defense, and take some shoot down, put on finishing. But this is gonna be all around build. But you do also get a 76 strength, so you get that silver brick wall, 75 vert. That's, you need a 75 vert to get the pro contact dunks off 1 and 2, and you need at least a 70 so you get the pro big man contact dunks and with a nice stamina. But like I always tell y'all towards the end of the video, if you have the Gatorade, well, if you do the +4 from the Gatorade workouts, or if you got gym rat, this will be an 81, this will be a 66, this will be an 80, this will be a 79, and this will be a 94. So really good physicals all around build for a big man. And then as you can see here, I'll go through the takeovers. You got sharp, playmaking, interior, and glass cleaner. I was gonna pick those two just for the video. And like I tell you, I do not clickbait. They call me inside out score, but look at the shades up. You get Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid. Those are really 3 good centers right there, which is not bad at all. They all basically, that's why it should be a stretch 5, not an inside out score, because all these 3 guys can hit the 3 ball. They can play make a little bit, they can pass, they can defend. So I mean, hey, but 2K likes to give us, inside out score. It's the most generic name that you're ever going to see whenever you're making a build. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But let's just go on the test build real fast. And then I'm going to just put this, so because I'm actually going to max out this build. But I'm just going to show you what the badges I'm going to put on for this build. You can definitely do it how you want and everything else. But, this is just kind of, I always use this as like template. When I make these 2K builds, just use it as a template. And if you see something you might be a little bit better, or if you don't like the play style, at least I just like to just give y'all templates, and then hey, you might create something way better than what I'm doing. But I just like to, this is how I always like to put on any build, whether it's point guard, a forward, or a center. I like to be able to do everything on the court, basically, like be more versatile versus just only one dimensional. But so when I max out this build, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to core that, fast twitch, get this back down Punisher, fearless finisher, and posterizer, and of course get that silver rise up. And the last 3, put on Giant Slayer. Reason why, because you are 6'11" at the center position, so you might get a 7-foot center, 7'3" center. This will help you finish layups and standing layups over in the paint a little bit more, so you'd be just fine. Shooting, so remember when I said earlier that the 4+4 badges, well, I'm put 3 on here, so it's 22, and I'm putting 1 on playmaking, so I can get more shooting. But then also 2, I'll show you the reason why for playmaking in a minute. But I would do corner specialists on gold, definitely get the blinders, mini magician, and definitely get that that volume shooter just to help shoot a little bit better. And I definitely will get that catch and shoot, just because as soon as you get the ball in the corner, you're gonna be able to just let that thing just fly. And also do comeback kid, put that on 3, because boost shooters mid-range and 3-point boost will trail in the game. So when you're trailing in the game in rec or whatever it is that you're playing, boom, it's gonna boost even more. So I mean, I don't know how much it boosts it by, but you can do it that way or however you want to do it. But like I said, this is just how I'm gonna do it. Playmaking, the reason why I'm put that 1 on playmaking, so I get that, so I can core, because I want to core silver unpluckable, but you can't because you only got 15. So if you get 16, you'll be able to do it. But right now for this video, I'm gonna just core that one for now. And then of course, you want that quick first step, you want that vice grips, and you want that break stars to help you so you can launch those passes down. And then for the last 2, clamp breaker, because it helps when you're a ball handler, because you're not going to be primary ball handler, but let's say if you just get the ball and you want to try to drive into the paint, this will help fight off contact, protect the ball, and then get mismatch expert. Because when you got let's say if you had a 7'3" center, you're 6'11", you'll be able to break them down a little bit. You're not going to be doing no crazy dribble moves, but you'll be able to break them down somewhat to get by them and stuff. But now the meat and potatoes is defense right here. Definitely core rebound chaser, or you core anchor. They're both 6 points. Get that chase down artist on 5, post lock, box out beast on 5, get anchor, and then to really make it more versatile, get ankle braces, off ball pass on 2, and then get the challenger on 1. Just so that you can basically You know what I mean? Like, just so that you know, it helps your perimeter defense a little bit more when guarding them and stuff too. And just especially with, especially if you're guarding a guard, you know, you get switched onto a guard that's like 6 foot. This will help you so you don't get your ankles broken as often. So that's why I have those two under. But you know, that's the whole full breakdown video, you guys. Please share, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.